Hello, me hearties. A very good evening to you and Dinky-Doo. It's just me, Scottie McCLUE. Welcome, 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 I say, to our Saturday night pop-up. Now, we've got 1 hour of superb, scintillating information, education, and entertainment. And we are, of course, live on the TikTok and the YouTube. Lovely to have you with us. Hi, says Mr. Boy. Hello, Mr. Boy, Dinky-Doo. And there's a guy says, boring, so we'll get rid of him right away. Right away. As soon as we can, guys. Get rid of the idiots. Oh, a Rangers fan as well. My goodness, a Rangers idiot. What a disgrace to the rest. Oh, there we go. He's gone. Right. Good evening, Dinky-Doo. Lovely to have you with us. And welcome, I say to you. Good day to you. Thank you very much for that. Hello, Scott, says Glenn Ree. Dinky-Doo Scottie says Mark. Thank you, Mark. That is absolutely fantastic. I hope you've all had a good week. We haven't managed to do as much popping up as we'd like to do, but we'll be doing a lot more, hopefully next week. How was your day went? My day went well. Thank you very much, Mr. Boy. Hello, Sir Dinky-Doo. Scottie, can you shout out my business, please? Well, it depends, Wilson, on what your business is. We can maybe talk about that when you're on the phone. Lovely week, lovely weather, says Mark. Oh, Mark, it's been absolutely outstanding. And it's very warm in the studio. There's Francis. Francis always asks in the first minute or two of the phone's on. Well, we like to get an introduction first, Francis, and get the chit-chat going, and then we switch the phones on. It's what we do. See what I just did there? How amazing is that? Hi, Scottie, this is Susan Dinky-Doo. Scottie, the football's on. Yeah, but they shouldn't be too upset if we steal the audience. And is it worth watching anyway? Scottie, you're looking Pinky-Doo. Thank you, Brian Dinky-Doo. Big man Scottie, say happy birthday to my friend Jack. Sir Theodore. Of course I can. Where in Scotland are you? We're in central Scotland. Are you a beekeeper? No, but my friend is a beekeeper. And if we lose the bees, we lose the human beings. Did you know that? If they kill off the bees in the world, then we die. So there we are. Dinky-Doo. Lovely to have you with us. Can you wish Oscar a get well? Yes, I can indeed. Berwick upon Tweed, Reese, we love having you from Berwick upon Tweed. Are you on the Scottish side or are you on the English side? So if you're on Berwick, you're effectively in England, aren't you? Berwick on Tweed. Dinky-Doo Scottie, do you think Rishi will be forced to call an election? I sincerely hope so, because the sooner we get that mob out, the better. The only trouble is, we've got the other cheek of the same face coming in. We need a new party. The McCLUE party. Yes, that would sort them all out. Let's have a bit of truth for a change and less shecht. My friend is, the chat's broke. Wish him happy birthday. I will, Theodore. No problem at all. Now then, what have we got here? You sound like my gran, who's from Argyll and Bute, where my family are from Argyll. So there we are. They would need to be from Argyll and Bute now, but they're from the Argyll bit of Argyll and Bute. So there we are. Dinky-Doo, yes, indeed, I can wish him good health, Walter. There we are. Walter's friend is very ill, and we wish him good health. Say happy birthday to my son, Kian, please, says Scottie McCLUE. Of course I can. Are you watching the final? No. I'm live streaming. I'm not a great football fan, do you know what I mean? And we steal the audience. I got a gas bill almost 400 quid. Ah! Ridiculous. That would cure your hiccups. Hello from the Isle of Lewis. Hello, Coco. Kamaraha Umaha. Are you allowing phone calls tonight? Oh, we don't. It's not a question of allowing. We'll be going to the phones very shortly. There we are. Have you ever worked in surgery, Scott? No, I haven't. Hi, evolutionary. Guys, the wonderful Murray O'Donnell, who is a football man and a football fan, has just donated £10 to Scottie McClue. Now, that is so kind. He's tapped the dollar bill at the bottom of the YouTube channel, for those on YouTube. And thank you, Murray. Murray is incredibly generous to me. He has been a huge supporter of the show. When we've been very, very tight for pennies, Murray has come up with the goods. Isn't that beautiful? Murray, thank you so much. And it goes on little bits of advertising, little bits of equipment, anything that makes the show better. We thank the good Murray O'Donnell. Murray, thank you so much, my dear friend. It makes me emotional. You are just so kind. I'm originally from Rothsay, says Gaz. I know Rothsay. Murray is a sound lad. I've known him for a few days. Yes, you will have. You'll know him on here. The Brexit boys. Why do you talk like that? Because it's the way I speak since birth. Why did you want me to change it? What would you prefer? A bit of Scouse-like? Or a bit of Newcastle? Or some Yorkshire? What do you think of Philip Schofield? Well, we've talked about that on the TikTok videos. So you'll see it all there. Get a look at all the TikTok videos. Talk like a Scouse, says Ben. Okay, Ben, shall we do the whole show in Scouse? It goes to Scottish beer drinking fun, says Mark. No, I don't drink beer, Mark, so you got that one wrong. Oh! This is a football-free zone, says Mark. Well, it's somewhere that people can come to. Scotty, do you need an attorney? Not at the moment, Matt, but I'll give you a shout should I ever need one. Have you been to Dunoon, Scotty? So there we are. Just a wee minute till we deal with Sean. Oh, dear. What should we do with Sean, guys? Shall we dump him or mute him? We'll dump him. Yeah. Sean's away down the Swanee. Guys, always remember the only rule is you never stroll and you never troll. Dump him. Yes, absolutely. Dump him, says Walter. He's gone. Bring back Bonnie Prince Charlie. Now, Joe, I was telling some people yesterday that I knew an old guy who, when he was a young guy, wrote to an old guy he knew whose grandfather remembered Bonnie Prince Charlie walking about Rome. And Bonnie Prince Charlie died in 1786. So now all of you know a guy who knew a guy who knew a guy who knew a guy who knew Bonnie Prince Charlie. That's pretty good. Isn't that amazing? Have you ever been to Dunoon? Oh, Dunoon, I know like the back of my hand. Where's the back of my hand now? Negan has just sent me £5. Negan, you are so kind. Negan Smith has donated £5 to Scottie McClue's show, and he's done it live on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much, Negan. So there we are. That is so kind of you. Right. Who else have we got here? Hi, can I get a shout out? Again, no, you can't. Joey. Right, guys, what shall we do with Joey? Shall we dump him? Now, it's a lifetime ban, so it's quite hard stuff. Joey there. Can we see Joey? What shall we do with him? Shall we dump him? Bam him. Right. Joey goes. Okay, guys. Joey obviously wasn't listening that you don't bam up Mr. McClue. Bye-bye, Joey. There he goes. Okay. Fantastic. Got to watch these people. There we are. And what shall we do with Bullwhip, guys? Shall we ban Bullwhip? Yay. Yay! There he goes. Okay, that's it. Getting rid of the loonies here. Fantastic stuff. Now then, who have we got here? Congratulations, Negan. Negan, thank you very much for your kindness. So very good of you. To everybody who has donated to the show, thank you, guys. So there we are. Can I get a shout out? Says Elaine. Yes, you can, Elaine. Good evening, sir. How are you? Says Andrea. Dinky-Doo and Drea. How lovely to have you with us. Scottish, your old friend, Governor Philip. Governor Philip. Yes, we are a big fan of yours on here on Scottie McClue. Dinky-Doo. Now then, lots to talk about tonight. Hi, Scotty. I hope you enjoy the weather. From Motherwell, Margie, Dinky-Doo. Hi from Edinburgh, my friend, says the wonderful Ryan Usher, the wife of Usher's Well. There's Derek going, Fitrer. Aye, Fitrer, Derek. Fo's your doos. Welcome, I say. There we are. Officially resigned as of now from my job in Glasgow. I'll be starting my new job at His Majesty's Revenue and Customs in sunny East Kilbride. Good one, Dave. Excellent stuff. Dinky-Doo Scotty. Thank you to Negan Smith for his donation, and thank you to the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Murray O'Donnell. Top man. Thank you, Murray. I'm living in a flat over 6 months, no gas. I'm not paying for something I don't have. Yeah, well, make sure that they've got the supply off. You shouldn't have to pay anything. Whew. It's warm in the studio tonight, guys. I can tell you. What a fine Englishman you are, says Real. Absolutely real. Yes, we're all fine. Follow us as soon as you possibly can. Thank you, Claire. And thank you to Ellen for following us. Guys, everybody with a TikTok account should follow Scottie McClue. Have a look at the outstanding on the TikTok videos doing the Owl and the Pussycat 90th year. Oh, fantastic. Scottie, shall we use our Jacobite glasses for a toast? To the king over the water. Oh, what about that? I called you back when you were at Scott FM, Papa Emeritus V. Or is it Emeritus 5? Lovely to have you with us. And Dinky-Doo, I say, I'm just going to say thank you to Murray on here. Thank you, Murray. And Megan, for all your kindness. Right, now that should be coming up right now. There we are. Fantastic. I will open the phones soon. Scott FM was an amazing time. Opinions on the current ITV. I thought this as I watched ITV over the years. As you know, I worked for ITV. I was the anchor man on 3 channels. And it was 15 different channels, all scattered throughout the network. So let's just run through these channels. In the north of Scotland, you had Grampian Television. In central Scotland, you had Scottish Television, STV, still have. Fantastic. Further down, you had Border Television based in Carlisle, where I was for many years. And then you had Tyne-Tees Television based in Newcastle, which I knew very well. Then you had Yorkshire Television. And then you had Granada Television covering the whole of the Northwest. In the Midlands, you had ATV. In Wales, you had Harlech Television, HTV. Right down at the bottom, you had TVS, Television South. You had Southern Television based in Southampton. And you had Anglia Television based over in the southeast. In Norwich, I think Anglia were based, if I remember. Very, very nice company. And they were run by the great and the good of television and brought us a fantastic network of interesting programs. So you really struggled to take your eyes off ITV or independent television, as it was. Then they all kind of amalgamated, and one company took over the other, and blah, 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 until you end up with this huge monster based in London called ITV. And they do a program called This Morning. And this morning, the latest presenters, up until very recently, were a gentleman called Philip Schofield and a lady called Holly Willoughby. And it's my understanding that Holly Willoughby is still presenting This Morning, although it's my understanding that Philip Schofield is not presenting This Morning. He's resigned from ITV. I hope I've got that right. So there we are. And Dinky-Doo, Scotty, do you remember when bread fitted in the toaster? Professor Numpty Head, that is a wonderful question. As always, Numpty Head, you have your finger on the button, on the buzzer. You know, you are incredible. And bread, for some reason, doesn't fit the toaster. You have to half it and do 2 toastings. Does anybody else find that? So there we go. Very, very strange. Now, what have we got? Fool's your dues, says Derek. I fit like Derek. I'm just chuffing a while. There we are. Fantastic. Now, what have we got here? Hi from Edinburgh. My husband is called Scotty. Claire, that's wonderful news. When do the phone lines open? Can I get a shout out? Scotty, I've not seen you live in a while. I'm happy to be here. I called you back on Scott FM. Hello again, my friend. It's Billy from Boston. Billy, are you Boston, Massachusetts, or Boston in Lincolnshire in England? I think we should be told. I'm just giving myself a wee mop down because it's so warm, I get the odd bead. Do you remember the venerable bead? Scotty, did you shave your beard? I'll just check. Yes, I did. Thank you for asking. The Granite City loon here. I fit like upon the Granite City. Hi from Bells Hill, a lovely part of the world. Hello from Stockport. Hi, Scotty from Oban. John, lovely to have you from Oban. Are you up the Balakan Ree? Are you up the Soraba? Are you doing it the wee Ganavan? I wish you were still on Radio Clyde, Fraser. That's so kind of you. I loved Radio Clyde when I proudly presented the Clyde Cayley. Hello, good evening, and welcome. It's Scotty McCLUE here with your Cayley. So there we are. It's still 0-0 in Istanbul, says J.D. Donnelly. Thank goodness you've told us, J.D. Can we tell you the judo? Can you tell the judo girlfriend joke? My girlfriend, yes, she did judo. And when she asked me out, she really threw me. See what I just did there? Fantastic. Who else have we got here? Pipe down, laddie, says Scott. I don't smoke a pipe, Scott. We're not all like you. Hello, Scotty and Susan, one and all. Hello, Kareem. Are you on OnlyFans, Scotty? No, Mark, I was advised against it. Apparently, it's not my cup of tea. Scotty, would you be on board with a support for Fisk Enterprise? Well, Wilson, I'll have to find out more about it. I will perfect you, says High Evolutionary. Oh, High Evolutionary, we thank you for your perfection. It's good to have perfect people on here. Can you get a digital toaster for $60? Oh, sorry, you can get a digital toaster for $60. Now, Kareem, can you please advise us on what a digital toaster does, apart from toast? Hello from Tilted Towers, Scotty, Matt. Lovely to have you with us. Dinky-Doo, Scott, is my birthday. Thank you, Kian. Dinky-Doo, happy birthday. Scotty, what are your thoughts on slavery? It's still about. It was started by the black Africans who exported slaves, and then people jumped on the bandwagon, realizing you can make a few quid. And I found out that modern day slavery makes billions. So we need to be stopping it again. Now, there we are, Scotty. It comes with a fancy screen app and links to Wi-Fi. Kareem, you've got me. But does it make good toast? Love the hat. I thank you, LJ. It's a ginger peachy night. Smiley Jim. Do you remember back to Ginger Peachy on the Grampian? How are you? Old big stepper. Oh, we do our steps. Yes, indeed. Fantastic. How's it going, Scotty? Were you ever a weatherman? No, but I used to read the weather at the end of the news. So I would say, that's the news for you tonight. Quick look at the weather now for tomorrow. Yeah. And that was all the rest of it. Scotty, when will the phones be on? Well, I think we should put the phones on fairly soon. I think that would be quite nice. We'll give it another few moments. Do you drink still or sparkling? Oh, definitely still. Have a look. Very still. Oh, it's beautiful, guys. Scottish water at its very finest. Smiley says, Grampian TV legend. Absolutely. Do you like Eccles? Yes, it's a good part of the world. I used to stay near Eccles. So there you are. Absolutely tremendous. There we go. Now then, did you ever interview a movie star? Oh, lots of wonderful interviews. I can remember interviewing... I interviewed David Heyman. He's a movie star. And you'll get that on YouTube if you put Scottie McClue talks to David Heyman. Yes, you'll get that. I interviewed Bill McMurdo, the world's top football agent. I interviewed David Icke, wonderful man. Very, very interesting. There's a man that can tell you all about the new world order. So there we go. Would you rather like men or animals? I think, Dwayne, we love animals. Stuart's boring, so shall we get rid of Stuart, guys? Stuart's getting a lifetime ban. There we are. Lovely. I love it. Why would you watch and comment and say boring? Why would you actually do that? Why wouldn't you scroll? Well, anyway, it's a lifetime ban, so you'll never be seeing me again. Happy birthday to my mate, Cecil. Yes, indeed, we can, Mark. We can do that for you. And Dinky-Doo, I say to you. We'll be putting on the phones, guys, very soon. Now, what have I got here? Why you are here then? A good one. Yes, well, I am cool. That is amazing. He's gone now, so we're too late. We've banned him for life. Did you get involved in local politics, council members, etc.? Billy, no. I've never actually been involved in politics, but I've been invited to be a politician. But I don't think I would last because I would tell the truth. Your knowledge is awesome. Smiley Jim, so is yours. Would you rather live in Afghanistan or Sudan? I think, to be honest, I'm not great with the hot countries. So I think I'd probably rather live in Scotland or England, of course. I've lived in England. There we are, Dinky-Doo. Absolutely. Stuart's gone. Well done, guys. That's it. He's gone. Bye-bye, Stuart. He'll never be back. What's your favourite Scottish mountain? What about Loch Nagar? England, thy beauties are tame and domestic. Oh, for the crags that are wild and majestic. Yes, dark Loch Nagar. Hello, Scotty. How's it going? Dinky-Doo, and it's going beautifully. Absolutely beautifully. Thank you very much to everybody for contributing to the live goal. Guys, I have got 4 red roses on my live goal. I'll point it out to you. That's it there. You won't see it on the YouTube, guys. This is for the TikTokers. Tremendous stuff. And that's what's happening there. I was thinking we need a change in the law. I don't know if anybody's ever seen any of these auditors winding people up, so-called auditors. They're not really auditors, and they have a go at winding up the police and people in authority. And they're very, very cheeky about it. And I think we need a change in the law to ban auditing. Yes, indeed. Even something that they have to put the camera off. There we are. Fantastic. Julian, I think, has to go, guys. That's a shame. Poor Julian. And she's only got 17 followers. Oh. We all say bye, Julian. There we go. Reckon he'll go stateside. I think so, yes. So, do we give a hoot about Phil and there's kids getting stabbed? Smiley Jim, I know what you mean. Yes, indeed. The guy is walking. Heart attack. Have another helping of haggis, says Mogom. Oh, Mogom, please do not take a heart attack. There we are. You have another helping of haggis. It's very, very good for you. And it probably would avoid a heart attack haggis, I think. A good helping of healthy protein. Good for the liver. Take the weight off you. Take the weight off you, son. So there you are. Now, who have we got here? Did you ever own a motorcycle? 2, but there were mopeds. You pedaled them to start them, and one was a rally runabout from, I think it was 1963 or 64, and I paid £6 for that. Another one was a Puch Maxi, P-U-C-H. You used to get the spares from the BMW garage. A Puch Maxi. And these were 49cc motorcycles. But my friend had BSA Starfire C250. Is that right? Have I got that right? The Starfire. And then he also had a 650, a Lightning, which I think had twin carburetors. Great British motorcycles, guys. So there we go. If you've been a baddie, a thief, a liar, a cheat, you're gone. Mr. God Stopperton, I've only met one of these, and he was the lot. So there you are. So that was my motorcycle. So look up the Rally Runabout. There we go. Now, Mogombo. Oh, he's trying to sell coffins. That's why he's saying, going on about heart attacks. I think let's not ban Mogombo. Let's give him in fact, let's ban him. Yeah, he's worthy of a ban. Lovely. Lovely. Banned. Moped for sale. Good one, Mark. Absolutely. My brother did his motorbike training on a Puch Maxi. Get along with you, Mark. And then we also had the Honda 50 and the Honda 90. Wonderful. Open the line, Scotty. I wish to ask you about a pressing matter. Scotty, you're a star. Dinky-Doo, Clarky from Skye. A Skeenoch. We have a Skeenoch. Whereabouts in Skye are you from? Camera ha umaha hachema. Falchi, key Emily Falchi. Done TikTok. I guess YouTube. There we go. Do you think we'll ever get see-through coffins, Scotty? Remains to be seen. I see what you just did there, Mark. Well, a lot of the time, if somebody's been fairly healthy when they died and the undertaker got to them pretty sharp, then you can go and view, or very often at the funeral, the casket is open. When I said casket, I mean coffin, and a lot of people, a dear old friend of mine, when he passed away, when he died, they had a basket type coffin. So there you have it. He was a wonderful one for looking after the planet. Would you rather be homosexual or heterosexual, says Rory. Rory, I'm not sure it's a lifestyle choice, but I don't know. I was talking to somebody recently who said there's not really such a thing as heterosexual and homosexual. I mean, obviously, they have to label people. People like to be labeled. But they were saying it's just a choice. But I don't know about that. Perhaps we should discuss that at some point, you know? Or is your sexuality decided at birth? Is it in your genes? I don't know. So there we are. Now then, what do we got here? Let's get rid of some. I'm just tidying up the YouTube, guys. We've got to remove some people, sadly. Yeah. So that's that. There we go. And there's another one has to go. Okay, guys, that's it. Tidied up a bit, so I do apologize. Good. Just tidying up the YouTube channel. Now, if you haven't experienced the YouTube channel, get yourselves on there. I think it's very important. Top man, says Samuel. Excellent, Samuel. I think it's very important that everybody sees the YouTube channel. Can you say phone for me? Yes, I'll say it in a minute. Thank you very much, guys, for giving to the live goal. It's just red roses, and I've got 4. If anybody's feeling flush, it's up there. Go for it, I say. Wonderful stuff. Now then, who else have we got? I'm just carrying on here. That's it. Lovely. Right. There we go. Some strange people in this chat, says Kian. Kian, some very strange people in the chat. I think we should open the phone lines and take a couple of calls. I think that would be a nice thing to do. So if anyone wants to give us a call, the lines should be open. It's 0141628 9795. 01628 9795. And you can give us a call now, and we can have a bit of a chit-chat. We're only with you until, what's the time? We've got another 25 minutes. Please get subscribing on the YouTube if you haven't done so, and get following on the TikTok. I say to you. How would one get involved? Julian, you just phone up. It's no bother at all. Now, what have we got? Drop a rack on the haters. What kind of music do you like? Leroy, I like everything. Have you ever been a grand marshal of a parade? No, but I've been the chieftain of the Highland Games. Wonderful. So there you go. And you'll see all this, guys, on the TikTok videos. It amazes me how many people come and join us on TikTok, but they haven't actually had a good look at the videos and liked and shared. And I think everybody should do that. Lines are open, guys. I'll just check everything's working. There we go. There we go. Wonderful. Yep, that's looking good, guys. We might even do a quick test for you. Hello. Yep, everything's working there. That's fine. There you go. So the phones are open. If anybody wants to give us a call, you're very, very welcome. I know some of you will be watching football. So there you go. Anybody else wants to pop in a red rose? There's the live there, the goal, but you don't ever have to. Never a problem. Who's the most famous man you've worked under? I've worked under very famous men, heads of television companies and radio stations. And Celtic or Rangers? My advice would be go and see them both play and then just make a decision. They're both very good teams. I was down at both of them. Hi from Guantanamo Bay. What kind of music? We've done that. Scotty, you're awesome. Smiley Jim, so are you. There we are. I wish folk would act their age, Chief. Absolutely love it. We've got one or two wee dafties on, but they'll learn, you see. They'll one day they'll grow up and they'll think, I don't know why I was cheeky to Scottie McClue. He's a national treasure. Could you wish my friend Jonesy a happy birthday from Wales? I can indeed, Rory. No problem at all, Jonesy. Are you related to Harry Seacombe? Andrew, this is incredible that you've said that. Because as I say, I had a gentleman used to say, you are the spitting image of Harry Seacombe. And nobody could see it. I couldn't see it. And then I saw a book on Harry Seacombe and there was a picture in it, and it was like looking in the mirror. There we go. I tell you, Harry, guide me, oh, thou great Jehovah. Remember? Fantastic. Now, tremendous. Thank you, Walter. Have you seen the mess at Glastonbury? Yes, why don't these people tidy themselves up? I think rock festivals should change slightly. No alcohol, no drugs, or it's a lifetime ban. Maybe caravans or something like that. People staying locally, local hotels, all that sort of stuff. Proper semi-permanent loos, places you can get showered and washed and all that sort of stuff. And, full 3-course meals and looking after people. Who owns, you can't ban cameras, but they're out for trouble. Who owns the photons? Well, what I think we need to do, this is for the auditors, so-called auditors, these half-wits that go cheeking up to the police. What I think we should do with them is you have to switch the camera off right away as soon as you're engaged with the police officer. Otherwise, the police officer has orders to threaten arrest, and also you have to ID to the police officer, and I don't think the police officer should have to ID to you. So maybe it's time to say, look, why do we need numbers and rank and names for police officers? Maybe, remove numbers. What do you think? Have you heard of a good dicht with a cool cloth in the hot weather? I've just gained myself a good dicht, and a good dicht to the hoose as well. Celtic or Rangers, my man. Go and see them both play, my man. J.D. Donnelly says it's 1-0 for someone. Who is the someone? Can we hear, please? I think we need to hear who the someone is. A shout out to my wife, Mark. What we're going to do is give you a lifetime ban for being silly. That's very, very, very silly of Mark. Yeah, we're not rude on here and we're not cheeky. There we are. Daniel's just told them to stop being 90s. So there we have it. Now, let's just get rid of this DFD as well. Remove that. That's fine. And what are we doing with this guy? Guys, a guy calling the Grim Reaper, he's had a ban. That's the end of that. Cheery bye, Grim Reaper. So fantastic. All removed. We love all that. A bit silly. So if you're coming on, sensible, grown-up, adult chat, there we have it. That's what we do on here, and everybody loves it. You don't eat a lot. No, I drop a lot of it on the floor. Get the phones on. The phones are on. All you need to do is ring the number. There we are. Now, who we got here? No. No, it wasn't Smiley Jim. No, it wasn't. It was another gentleman. DINKY-DOO, host Jack and Victor. No, but apparently I was the original inspiration. Phone! You're live at Scotty's Phone In. Who's that?
Hello, Scotty. It's Damien. I've had a beverage or two.
A beverage or two? Well, which is it? Make up your mind. Yeah. What can I do for you?
Oh, yeah, it was a train.
What?
I would like to talk about space.
Space. Good one, Davey. Let's have it.
Neptune's a shithole, Scotty.
Neptune. Well, it speaks very highly of you. So there we are. How are we doing, DINKY-DOO? Dr. Manny, nice to hear from you. The Honda 175. Now, Smiley, they were quite powerful. There was also a 125. And then there was a 250. A Honda 250. Because the Japanese bikes were so very, very light. Do you enjoy an occasional cocktail? I don't, Billy. I used to. Long time ago. But I just don't bother at all now. How dull am I? There we are. I've got a house east of Mombasa. Well, Lloyd, you must be a sea creature because east of Mombasa is the ocean. Was it? Is it the Indian Ocean there? So there we have it. DINKY-DOO. What does the Q stand for? RJD. That's for me to know and you to find out. You're live at Scottish Phone In. Who's that?
My name's Walter.
Walter. What can we do for you, Walter? Take me to the altar, Walter.
Well, to be quite frank with you, Mr. McCLUE, I'm off a perk right now.
You're off a what, sorry?
A perk. A percocet.
A perk?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I'm on one of those right now. I'm currently on the moon. And I was just wondering, which side of the Israel Palestine war do you support? And how do you think they could go about resolving that issue?
How do we resolve that issue?
Yes.
Well, we need to go into how it all started, I think. And we'd also need to get the big people in the world to sit down at the table and say, this is not fair.
Yes, you're very right. It is not
this
fair.
Is not fair.
Not
and
fair.
I think then what you say is, if you don't look after your neighbour, we will take away our funding. And I think you would see action pretty quickly.
Those Israelites, they do like their money. So I think that would work.
There you have it, you see. DINKY-DOO, the Israelites. What was the song, the Israelites? Hello. You're live at Scottish Phone In.
Hello, Scotty.
Hello, who's that?
It's Ryan.
Ryan, how are we now?
Oh, we're brilliant, Scotty.
Lovely to hear you.
Lovely to hear you too, Scotty.
What can I do for you?
Oh, how are Man City?
Man City, I don't think they're doing, well, they're doing better than they were. How are Man U?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Scotty.
Absolutely. I'm DINKY-DOO. Thank you for calling. So there we go. Right, give us a call as soon as you can, guys. Now, what do we got here? What's your favourite hotel in Glasgow? Oh, so many. So many. You're live at Scottish Phone In. Who's that?
Hey, Scotty. It's Peter.
Peter from Greenock. How are we, Lala?
I don't know if you can hear me out well, Scotty, because I dropped my phone down the loo earlier.
Well, see if you've actually... Yes, we can hear you. See if you've actually got water ingress.
What is it?
Water ingress. You can actually find out there is an indicator in your phone, usually in the wee drawer where you would put your memory card.
Oh,
And
it's
that,
like an indicator on a car.
yeah, I'll tell you if
The
you've had,
camera start flashing on.
yeah, if you've had water ingress. Look it up. Look up your
Okay.
phone model and see if you can find out. So get your phone model, look it up, and go water ingress, and see if there's an indicator.
Wait else got it. Wait else got it.
So you should be able to do that, La.
I'll try it. So it says water address.
Water ingress. Look that up and then put in your phone model. And good luck with that, Peter. Fantastic. Right, to the telephones, guys. We're cracking on here. Strange ringtone. Oh, yes, JD. We had nothing but the best. Have you ever had a fist fight? Don't be ridiculous, Sammy. You're live with Scottish Phone In. Who's that?
Hello,
Scotty. My name's Xander.
Oh, we seem to have two people on here. Who's that?
It's Big Remy.
Big Remy. How are you?
I'm alright. Well, I'm not alright actually.
You're not-
I'm in a bit of a disturbance.
A disturbance. What's wrong?
Outside of my household, there is youths playing music, and I was wondering if you could do anything to help me.
Yes, we can shout out to the youths for you. Tell them to stop playing music outside Remy's house. Now, let's get rid of Lorcan, guys. What do you think we should do with Lorcan? Can we have a wee look at Lorcan? And is it lifetime ban or lifetime mute? I think a ban. A ban for Lorcan. Half-wit. Ban for Lorcan. It is. Hello, you're live on Scottish Phone In. What can I do for you?
Hello, Scotty. I didn't get connected there last time.
No, how are you?
What's your opinion upon the... Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Who's that?
What's your... my name's Xander.
Yes.
What's your opinion upon the Pope?
Opinion on the Pope?
Yeah, do you think he should continue to be in power, or?
Oh yes, he's a very holy man. And what you'll find is that the biggest religion in the world is Roman Catholic. So they do need a leader, but I don't agree with an intercessor between us and God personally. Yes, but I think that the Catholic Church definitely needs leadership. No doubt about that, my dear fellow. There we are. Now then, moving on. Billy says, I'm only guilty of watching your live. There we are, we love that. Have you ever been to Glen Eagles? I have, Jenna. You're live with Scottish Phone In. Who's that?
Hi, my name's Laurie Flanagan.
We actually just need a first name. First name's only, guys. You're live with Scottish Phone In. Who's that?
DINKY-DOO, Scotty. It's Walter.
Walter, how are we?
Oh, Walter. Today I'm just sitting with a cup of tea watching the Champions League final, so I'm Scotty.
As you do, Walter. As one does.
Oh, yeah. What are you doing in this fine evening, Scotty?
And this fine evening, I'm broadcasting live streaming on TikTok and YouTube.
Oh, yes, it sounds like quite the affair, Scotty.
It's quite the affair, and I think that's why you phoned me, because I think you knew that.
Oh, I did. I was just playing around.
Well, you're just having a wee laugh. Fantastic. Right. Who have we got? Have you ever been in a small airplane? Yes, I certainly have. Have you ever been scared in it? No, I wasn't scared. I was just in it. Whew. It is warm. Guys, we are talking warm tonight. Woo. I can tell you. Busy phones. You're live with Scottish Phone In. Who's that?
Hi, this is Jack.
Jack, how are we doing, sir?
Hello.
Hello.
Do you...
I don't know, Jack. You're live with Scottish Phone In. Who's that?
Hello, Desmond.
Right, let's maybe have less dafties and maybe some intelligent people. Oh, yes, love listening to you on the drive home from work. Thank you. the Chungus. Happy birthday to Freya. She's a big fan. You can't have rock shows without alcohol. Hello, my good man. Do you believe in the police? Well, Sir Theodore, we invest huge money in the police, so we need to give them power and respect. I know there's been one or two bad apples in the barrel recently, but that's what we need. So, Dinky-Doo, I say to you. You're live at Scottish Phone In. Who's that?
Hi. My name's John.
Yes, John.
John Patrick.
No, we do only first names only, John. Guys, are you coming on? First names only. You're live at Scottish Phone In. Who's that? First names only?
Hello, Scotty. It's Crawford.
Oh, Crawford, how are you?
I'm Dinky-Doo today, sir. Well,
Crawford, your call was so good last week that we put it up on the YouTube. Did you see it?
I did see, yes, and I was very happy about that.
Yes.
I told my grandfather, who played for Rangers, and he was very happy to hear it.
Good, excellent. What can we do for you, Crawford?
Well, I just wanted to phone on and ask you how you were feeling this week and to discuss some more about the glorious Glasgow Rangers. The glorious Glasgow Rangers?
Well, tell us more, Crawford.
Well, I feel as if we've made some brilliant signings this week with Jack Butland and Dujon Sterling.
Yes, excellent. And you feel that they're playing well?
Well, I feel as if we can take on Glasgow Celtic now that they've lost that bossy manager of this.
Yes.
I don't think they're going to do too well this season.
So you think the old Celtic might not just be smoking it as they were?
Well, let's just say every name I've seen thrown about to the manager's position doesn't look too brilliant for them. I think Michael Beale is probably the best manager in the SPFA this season.
Right, excellent. We shall put this to the nation, and lovely to hear you, and Dinky-Doo.
Dinky-Doo to you, my friend.
Dinky-Doo to you, my dear fellow. There we are, that's Crawford. Truly weird ringtone, says Billy. Well, that's it. Mr. McClue, the man, the myth, the legend. Be kind, say hashtag be kind from Joe and Cheza. Isn't that beautiful? So there we are. Yes, absolutely. Hashtag be kind. So there we go. Now, who else have we got here? Dinky-Doo, Scotty, how are you? We're very, very well. Very well indeed. Now, what have we got here? Hello from Cornwall. Paul Glover. How lovely to have you on from Cornwall. Paul always comes on from Cornwall, guys, and we love Cornwall. Paul, Cornwall must be stunning tonight. Now, Cornwall's stunning 365. 365 every year, but it must just be stunning tonight. This is a night for going to, where would it be that I used to go to? St. Ives. St. Ives. And that's when you can have a refreshment and watch the sea. So this is a night for St. Ives. You're live on Scottish Phone In. Who's that?
Thank you, Scotty. It's just me.
Who's me? Stephen. Nice to hear you. What can I do for you, Stephen?
I got a black chip, and I thought it was the government chip.
A black chip? Oh, no. There we have. We don't want the black spot. There we go. Now, who else have we got? The Isle of Man here. Dave, how lovely to have you from the Isle of Man. We haven't heard from you for some time, and we love the Isle of Man. Scotty McClue is no stranger to the Isle of Man, having broadcast to it most of my adult life. Dinky-Doo, I say to you. Now then, who else have we got? Hello, mate, says Jim Rat. We love that. Excellent stuff. Now, who have we got? How are you, Scotty? We're very, very well. SNP McClue, what about them? Glasgow big man. There we are. Now, what have we got? Crawford is a troll, I think. No, we had Crawford on last week. He's just a Rangers fan, and he likes to discuss the famous Glasgow Rangers. That's what it's all about, I say to you. Right, let's see who we've got here. Cornwall's a fantastic place. Live at Scotty's phone in. Who's that?
Scotty, I'm so happy we've just won the Champions League.
You've won the Champions League, Dinky-Doo! That is fantastic. Right there we have it. Tell me about service and retirement. I don't know. I haven't retired. Scotty, does it cost money to phone into your show? I don't know, Theodore. Guys, has anybody ever had seen anything on their bill for phoning McCLUE? The experts to tell you. So there we have it. Dinky-Doo. Hi, Scotty. Have you got an Edinburgh accent? I can't quite... no, I wouldn't say I have an Edinburgh accent. Edinburgh's a bit softer, and that's that. Say hashtag be kind. Scotty, you're going to church in the morning. I'm probably not going to church in the morning. There's Andrew back saying, are you related to Harry Seacombe? He's convinced that McCLUE is related to Harry Seacombe. Make sure you stay fabulous. You too, Brian. That's what it's all about, I say. Now then, what do we got here? There we go. We'll have to mute people now. Right. You're live at Scotty's phone in. Who's that?
Hello, this is Duncan.
Yes, Duncan. What can I do for you?
Well, I used to work for Mackie's Chocolate, and I...
Oh, well, we don't want to mention companies on here. We don't mention second names. We have to educate people for phone-ins, guys. You don't troll. You don't mention second names. You don't mention names of individuals or businesses. You know, all that. There we go. So let's keep it sensible. So if you're coming on, you talk about a certain thing that you used to do. I used to work for a certain... You're live with Scotty's phone in. Who's that?
Hello, Scotty. It's Connor.
Connor. Where are you phoning from, Connor?
Lurgan.
From Lurgan. Whereabouts in Lurgan are you?
East Street. That's where my house is.
No, I don't need to know your address. I was just wondering which part of Lurgan. What can I do for you, lad?
Well, I actually wanted to ask you a question. I want to know how you deal with all the trolls.
The trolls, we send them down the Swanee, Connor. And we send love to Lurgan. There we are. How do I call you? Well, we're running out of time, guys. I have to say night-night to our beautiful TikTokers. Love you, guys. Ta-ra, lads. Oh, my goodness me. And then our lovely, lovely, lovely YouTubers. What can I say to you? This is just beautiful. What a tremendous show tonight. We love it. Absolutely love it. And we're going to have to dash off. But thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's been great to have you with us. Hope you've enjoyed tonight. And we will be back next Saturday at 9 o'clock sharp. Set your notifications. Let me know when Scotty McCLUE goes live. And I'm going to be doing random pop-ups telling you this, that, and the next thing. But I hope you enjoyed tonight. Mr. Martin, the Tartan Tornado, is fighting at MSG New York tonight. Hey, guys from Thursday, says Doug's Monsters. We love Thursday. There we are, Thursday and Wick. Scotty, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Can you help me? My enemy wants me and my gang to all live together. I don't want that to happen. What should I do? Philip, you'll have to give that some serious thinking. So there we are. Right, looks like we're going to have to dash, guys. Dinky-Doo, stick your tongue out and say ta-ta.